Right. Well, that was interesting. iTunes just decided it wasn't going to play music anymore. It's like, nah, I'm not doing that no more. Nah, I just don't feel like it. No matter how much I clicked on it, it just was like, no. And then all sound on the computer decided to stop entirely. Like there was no mic, there was no nothing. So someone's beeping me in on Discord in the next room. So whoever it is, shut up. I'm back here now. I can hear the computer going off in the room next door, but I'm busy in here. Let's see who it is. Let's see who it is, shall we? Have a quick wander next door and have a look, see who that is. Who is it? Ah, it's not on my channel. Oh, okay. It's not even for me. Alright, so where were we? We were about to spray up some of this gubbins. Okay, let's put it on the paint booth then, shall we? Paint booth number 7. Here we go. Right, gloves back on. Airbrush was spraying. Now, like I say, I'm just going to give these like a once coat just to give it a nice shine. Nice chrome. Right, so that working? Yeah, that's working. Okay, so let's move this out of the way so I don't knock it all over. I don't want to knock any of this over. Okay. Okie dokie. Good, good. Oh, I'll turn that down a bit, I think. There we go. Yeah, he's still working. Right, so let's go. That already comes out real nice already. I can see the difference there. Oh, beautiful. Where that catches the light. Yeah. That is wondrous. Beautiful. Have we still got the camera working? Oh no, the camera's crashed again. Oh, brilliant. So let's try this again. Okay. We had 7 viewers there staring at nothing. Oh dear, it's another one of those days, I can tell. There we go. Sorry about that, ladies and gentle peeps. For some reason the paint booth camera, and it's done it again. Oh, it's fun today, isn't it? Right, here we go. And it's done it again. We're nearly done with this anyway. We're nearly done with this paint booth. So I think. Oh, and it's done it again. It's not. It's what is going on with this paint booth camera? Come on. Nope. Doesn't want to work. Doesn't want to work. All right. Let's just give you the. Let's give you this one. Now at least you can see something going on. paint booth camera doesn't want to work, so I've only got a few of these to do. So then I'll bring them onto the main camera and I can show you. We're not using as much of this as I thought we were going to use. No, we've only got this little bit here to spray up, so we're good. Well, now I believe this one's already got a decal on it, so I'm not going to spray it. No. Which one's got the decal on it already? Have I oversprayed it? Hello? Oh, great. So, for some reason, the sound card keeps crashing on me for some reason, and I don't know why. Alright. Okay, so... No, don't... Come on, iTunes, play properly. Right, now iTunes is back. Apparently I just had to pull out the dongle for the for the headphones. Oh, that's great, because we had like 7 people in chat just a minute ago. We had 7 people viewing, and now they're all like, "Oh, this guy doesn't know what he's doing." Oh, fucking brilliant! Thanks very much. Yay! Right, hang on. Let's bring you back to just chatting. Here we go. Ah, camera. I tell you what, I'm going to need to do at some point is I'm probably going to need to get a better computer down here. I've got some money. I can get some better computer, I suppose. Anyway, I sprayed up that chrome. I'm gonna let that dry for a bit. Maybe try another cotton. Let's put it on the main camp. Let's put it on the main bench here. There you go. And that's turned out real nice and shiny. I think just one more coat on that lot I mean, I can look at the back and it's quite dull. Turn it over and that's real shiny, like it's blowing out the camera there. So I like it. I like it. So we're gonna give that a minute or so to dry. In the meantime, we can go back and paint this black back on the car just to touch up where I went a bit wonky. Right. What I'll have to do after Christmas, I don't know if he's still watching, Wolf. I don't know if he's still watching. But I'm going to have to get hold of Wolf after Christmas and sort of say, hey man, what do I need to make a computer that can handle all these cameras and stream properly? What do I need? How much is it going to cost me? And then see if I can aim to getting that sorted. Right, okay. Oh, gloves, so I don't leave sticky fingerprints all over my car. Right, and then we'll bring it back onto the proper bench here. So main bench. I mean, it's so much easier just to stream video games now. I know why so many people do that instead. Come on. Doesn't want us. Don't want to coat for some reason. There we go, that coated. Doesn't want to coat. No, that's not too bad. That's all right. Just leave it like that. That's fine. Okay. Right. A kerfuffle today. Having a bit of a kerfuffle. A bit of a kerfuffle. Now, where did I put that? Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Hang on. Ah, not yet. Oh dear. So let's have a look at this chrome. Yeah, that's good. Right, we'll give that another coat shortly. But the Mini bodywork done. It's done. I'm not gonna fiddle around with that anymore. Not gonna touch it anymore. That is done until we can put everything on it. So this goes up on over here and is ready to be done, ready to be dealt with. How long have I been going? This one 16 minutes. Oh, that's not very long. What was the other one? 2 hours? An hour? No, 45 minutes, wasn't it? So I've been going about an hour. Okay, so the horse here. Let's take a shifties at the horse. Right, it's going to need some sand in the areas down here because of the paint. But the actual filler is not that great. It's not smooth enough for my liking. And these leg bits down here, I can see where the grinder has been on them, so I don't like that either. So what we're going to do, and underneath this belly here, that's just terrible. it needs a good sand is what it needs. Whole areas underneath the cheek here. Whole areas, it just needs a really good sand. But that is a lesson to learn about 3D printing. It needs sanding. Now underneath the belly itself is not too bad. It's come out quite nice because I sanded it. So I need to redo that. Areas under by the saddle here, again, all needs redoing. So what we're going to do while we wait for that coat to dry is we're going to use a different filler today. We're going to use Humbrol model filler. Now that I'm going to work in with my fingers. What else do I need? I've got my tissue here. Grab a couple of these tongue depressors, lolly sticks, or whatever you want to call them. And we're going to work this in. Oh, okay, so maybe I need to mix it up first. So let's get something to mix it up on. I've got a palette in here I can use. Or do I? Come on. Let's get a palette out of here. Popsicle sticks. Right, okay, popsicle sticks. Either way. Right. That's a bit of a grubby palette, but it will do the trick for what I want to do with it today. So just corner. Mix that up. Right. And just work this in. See, now this is a much smoother filler. So when I come to sand this down, it should sand smoother. So what I've learned here is that stuff in the white tub there that we had before, that was good for filling in holes, basically. And this is the stuff you need to finish that off. Yeah, I could just work this in with a stick here. Well, I used to use this on my model aircraft as well, to fill in seams. It's nice and smooth. But that's the beauty of spraying these things first. Like giving them a bit of a prime. You can fill in the gaps and think, oh, that looks alright. And it isn't until you prime it all in one colour that you start to see where you've where you've screwed up or where you haven't quite sanded it down, or whether it's not filled in enough or whatever, you start to see all the contoural errors. Again, that will dry hard over 24 hours and I'll be ready for sanding. And then I can get that nice and smooth. Right, now I need to do this back end because this back needs to be really filled in, because I can see where all the grind marks are, and that's not good. So you don't want that. Welcome everybody. I'm just filling in my horse here for Arthur Morgan's horse while we wait for the chrome for my Mini to dry, so I can give it just one last coat. Alright, let's do another squidge in there. This is again, if I find it, this is again the Humbrol model filler. It's fairly good stuff, it's nice and smooth. Yeah, you can. There we go. Gonna need a lot more than that, I can assure you. Just filling in the gaps here. Because you can see all the machined marks. So I'm just smoothing this over to get in there and get out those machine marks. Can't rush these things, it's got to look good. Because just one thing, you'll notice one mark and you'll be like, takes me out of it being like a miniature. Then it looks like it was. It just takes you out of the illusion. That's what a good model is, creating an illusion of it not being just a piece of random plastic or resin or whatever the hell it is. Oh, squeeze out. Yeah, I'm gonna go through a lot of this, I can tell. Okay. This takes like what, 24 hours to dry, so by the time we get back to model beds this weekend, probably Sunday. No, Sunday I'm away. Sunday I'm out, so maybe Monday. It's already starting to dry. It won't dry completely for a good 24 hours. Yeah, that's the underside done. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to get like probably a 900 grit, sand that back. Right, so now we got all this around the saddle. Now this is going to be a bit tougher because I don't actually want, I want there to be like a definitive gap there, like a definitive ridge, but I might have to use a cocktail stick. See if we can't just get it in there. Now, obviously, again, the hardest part of this is going to be getting the sandpaper in here to sand it off. So, much so I can take out the other stuff under the belly. What I don't mind so much there being a fair amount on there to sand, because it's going to be easy to get the sandpaper in. But here, it's going to be real difficult to sand all this down and get it to look right. So I've got to try and take out as much as I can. Come on, there we go. Now, just use my fingers. There we go. Squeeze it in there like that. Oh yeah, that's a nice. That looks good. Yeah, that looks good. So stuff it in there with a cocktail stick. That's the way that we'll do it. That's the way to do it. And then wipe it down with your fingers. Smudge it all off. There we go. And now and then I should be able to get a nice bit of sandpaper in there. Just smooth it off. Great. Oh, get off of there. Right, now this side. Let's have a look, see how long it says it takes to dry. Well, doesn't say how long it takes to dry on there. It just says allow to dry before sanding and painting. It's like, okay boss, how long does it take to dry? Like I say, I usually leave these things, usually 24 hours is a good time. Most things are dry within 24 hours. Or there or thereabouts, you know. Oh, has it done it again? Oh no. That tune just suddenly stopped for some reason. I'm just gonna squidge that in there like that. Right, back into the cocktail stick to get this out of detail. let's just do the top bit here. It's almost like clay, this stuff. Once you get it in, in there, you can just smooth it into the. Right, that bit needs a bit more work. It's actually drying pretty quick, so I remember that. So maybe I'll sand this down pretty soon. Give it an hour. I don't know, I have to wait and see. It's been a while since I've used it. Right. I'm not so sure about that. It's just a bit, just not quite to my liking there. It's just... There you go, that's better. I'll just scrape off. That's on the saddle here. Okay. Yeah, I can get in there and sand that. That's good. Yeah, this is starting to harden up already. I may be able to get the sandpaper on that relatively soonish. Ooh. That's good, that's good. This back end's not too bad. That almost fit. Right, so what we're going to do now, just try and get rid of these machine marks on here. Let's get a bit more out of here. Oh, there. What bit was over? Oh, that bit. Yeah. There's a bit of a machine mark in here where I've accidentally caught the side of the leg while machining the other side. So I got grab that. Right. Right, I think what we're going to do now is give. How long has it been? It's been about 10 minutes, hasn't it? Surely. Right, we'll just keep on going with this for now. Now this one didn't come up too bad. There is some seams in here. Right, okay. It is drying pretty quick, so maybe it won't need 24 hours. So I'm pretty sure that in a minute, once I've done sprayed the chrome again, I'm pretty sure that this is going to be almost ready to go. It's drying real fast. What we'll do is we'll give it a 600 grit and then go down to 900, maybe a bit more. Anything more than 900 I think is kind of polishing. It doesn't need polishing. Right. Oh, don't let me forget, peeps, that I got to do that unicorn as well. So we're going to test out whether we could mix up some tube acrylic and thin it down enough to go into an airbrush, won't we? That was our plan. Maybe we'll do that this weekend. Oh, no, we can't. Maybe we'll do that Monday. Oh, I don't know. Oh, see, this is why I hate making plans. Right, back into that. Okay. Right, so we'll let that dry now. Yeah, it looks a bit ragged, rough, but it will sand up nice. Sand up just nice, yeah. I think one of these days I'm going to get a message from Rob upstairs saying, "Who the hell are you talking to down there?" No, I'm talking to myself. That's what us cool people do. Right, let's tidy up this mess in this drawer so I can fit my... there we go. There we go. I'm just putting away the filler, so I'm just putting it in this tub. Right, we're going to get back to spraying up this chrome. Just one last. Now, hopefully, paint booth works. Now, let's see. Yeah, so we're good for now. I just got to keep my eye on it. Like, yeah, it's died again. It's just died again. It just won't do it. So I'm just going to spray it up on this camera. For some reason, my camera system is being very temperamental today, and I don't know why. I just can't tell you why. So that's fine. We're not going to need much more of it. No, don't tell me the sound has gone out. Nope, the sound's good. Right, so we're nearly running out of chrome in the... Right. Yeah, and the sound keeps screwing up now. What a hell of a day with this today. Alright, we're nearly done on this now anyway. And that's that. Now, oh yes. Okay. That's all the chrome done. Let's pour it back into the pot, and I've still got a fair amount left in there. That's real good. Yeah, I can see the bottom, but... Right, so we're going to move the horse over here, and we're going to have a chat, because I need a cigarette. All this, and I've got to start thinking about investing in a new PC, something that can handle these cameras. Wolf came round and he put up a damn good fight, set them all up, but I somehow think that the computer's just not being able to handle it. That and the music and the sound keep going out. That camera over there in the paint booth just keeps locking up. I don't know. Still, I'm trying my best, man. I'm trying my best. Right. God. So we've been going on for nearly an hour and a half now, maybe 2 hours now, I think. So I'm just thinking, we're going to clean out the airbrush first. That's what we're going to do first. That is what we're going to do first. The airbrush is going to get clean. Then and then I'll see whether the horse is dry, because that stuff was drying real fast, which from recollection that's what it did. So we're going to try and sand that down today, because that would be nice if we could sand that down and get that properly primed instead of just a mist coat. Oh god, another cigarette won't stay alight. I'm thinking of just like, right, you know what, I'll clean the airbrush and we'll call it a day, and then we'll go and stream some Dragon Age, because this is beginning to get annoyed, and it's never good to be annoyed when you're doing model making. Nope, I didn't do a good job on that one. I have been rolling since I was, what, 19, so I think I'll get the hang of it by now. Anyway, let's talk about that. It's not really very Twitch friendly. But you know, I'm expecting... Jeebus. What are you saying Jeebus at? Since I've been rolling since I was 19, or... Yeah, well, I started smoking at like 18, well, 17 actually, because you could buy cigarettes when you were 16 back then. So I started when I was like 17, I guess. And then I realised by the time I got to 19 that it was cheaper to buy rolling tobacco. 3 years. Fuck off. Nah, not quite. Not quite. I'm 42, so I've been, you know, I've been around a little while longer than that. Well, I am. Back in my day, when we all went to college, don't look at that episode 60. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. I'm off to bed. Yeah, and that's the smoking for you. That's what that would do for you. I'm 42 and I look 60. Ah, thanks. I know, so I didn't say it back. Anyway, let's not necessarily talk about that because oh, I do. Calm down. I just need a bit of a break here, so as I said to you before, rinse the mind. Think about something else. Do something else for a little bit, and then move on and get back to doing what you were doing, so that your brain is all it's not mixed up. Oh, that's the water for the brush. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to clean out the airbrush once I've had my cigarette and my drink. We're then going to hopefully the horse will be dry, and we'll try and sand it. If it doesn't, no harm, no foul, and we'll just leave it. But the car is all ready to go, ready to be put together. Yay! And that's the good bit, when you start putting all the bits and pieces together and putting it together. Right. So let's clear a space. You're going to an Australian Christmas party on the beach. Oh, I wonder where that is. That sounds like a whole bunch of fun. And you don't have to leave your house. I know, nor do I. But I'm going too. Right, let's bring it all back to the main model bench. It's going to be super fun, I hope. It's going to be super fun. Oh, yeah, you don't have to leave your house. It's awesome. Right, so first things first, let's bring this over here and get some tissue and just wipe out as much of that chrome as I can. I swear to God, most of this channel is going to be Kari cleans an airbrush. That's what it is. Oh yeah, we've got to get a barbecue, haven't we? We'll get an Australian beach barbecue. Well, that's what I'll do tomorrow then. There's going to be no streaming tomorrow while I set all that lot up. Lucky I flagged this channel for mature content, isn't it? Good bit of rubbing alcohol. Oh, this is worse than rubbing alcohol, Creamy. This is a hell of a lot worse than rubbing alcohol. Ah, where is my pipettes? Pipettes. Yeah, this is that. I mean, I don't even understand half of this. I was looking at this bit up here and it's in Japanese. I'm like, I don't understand half of this. Down here it's in English. Is a volatile substance. Do not leave the container open for long periods. acetone. It doesn't tell me what it actually is. It says it's flammable and dangerous. So always make sure there's a responsible adult around, kids. So the hell is it? Yeah, it's proper, like, it kills, it destroys like lacquer paint. It's nasty stuff. And it stinks to high heaven. So I'm guessing it's some form of alcohol or acetone or something. It doesn't say what it is. But it's unbelievably good at cleaning airbrushes and tools. Orc tears. It may well be orc tears. I don't know. God knows what it is, but it's nasty stuff. So I'm going to just keep cleaning this out with it, because the trouble is with the chrome, you can't tell the difference between the chrome and the airbrush. So I just got to keep cleaning it until that Mr. Tool is clean, that fluid is clean. So what we do is we'll get another tissue, stick that in and give it a wipe. It's getting there. Put another load in there. So I've got to make a shopping list of what I need to get now. It's getting there. Oh, it's getting me eyes. Is that paint or airbrush? What do you mean? Metal disintegrates. That was. I'm not understanding what you're asking there, Creamy. Oh crap. Metal disintegrates. Oh, right, okay. Well, what I mean is, it's difficult to tell when you look at the airbrush whether there's chrome paint on it, because the chrome paint is the same as the airbrush. It looks the same as the airbrush, so I can look at it and think, oh, that looks clean, but I don't know because the chrome looks like the airbrush. So I don't know if it's chrome or the airbrush, so I just got to keep. Right, let's try that again without spraying it everywhere. Right, so now I'm getting to a point where I can now see the bottom of the airbrush reservoir. So I have been running this stuff through it and it has cleaned out the reservoir. So that's good, the reservoir's clean. So just don't look in the bottom of it because it gets in your eyes, it's nasty. Let's run it through. That's airbrush. That's airbrush now, I can tell because I can see the clear cleaner. So there's no paint in the reservoir now, but now what I've got to do is I've got to clean out all the bits and pieces like the needle and other bits and pieces. So we're going to put a bit of that in there, like so. And we're going to take this apart again. Right, so first of all, we've got to turn the airbrush off. Turn that off. There we go. Right. Now I can take it apart and just go to town and clean it. This is another sort of relaxing thing to do. You can get really, so you just sit there and I'll be doing chatting and clean it. Get high off the fumes. All that good stuff. Yeah, I'm probably going to name this Twitch channel Kari Cleans His Airbrush. I seem to be doing a lot of that on camera. Again, it shows you that this is a very important thing to do. Whenever you use your airbrush, you've got to clean it out. Right. Yeah, and feel free to ask me any questions if you want. Yeah, I'll be doing a stream of Dragon Age after we've finished here. In case you were wondering. Right, that doesn't want to go in there, does it? Right, okay. Oh, I'm all thumbs today. Right, yeah, I think probably after I've cleared the airbrush, that'll be it. I'm getting clumsy. It's alright, there's no rush. There's my tweezers. Tweezer, 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 tweezer. There's a bit of gunk on there for some reason. So, clean that up. And in the pot it goes. Right. No. I imagine cleaning out a pipe is just as delicate an operation if you're going to do it properly. But probably not with as many small parts. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't even going to do a model bench stream today. Because usually Thursdays I'm a bit hungover, so I just take it easy. But I didn't drink last night, so I was like, alright, let's get up and do something constructive today. Ah, so that's what's on the end of it. Gunk. Get rid of that. Perfect. Right. Start putting her back together. Now my older, they sort of like, I got bought an airbrush. I said to you earlier that was the first airbrush I brought when I started doing my model airplanes, but that wasn't exactly the truth. I just remembered I got an airbrush when I was at college, and that was an absolute, I was just remembering, that was an absolute pain in the ass to clean, because everything fell apart. Everything came apart. The little hinges, the lot just came apart. No wonder I forget having it, because it broke. I never really used it for anything. I think I used it at college like a couple of times, and then that was it. It just kind of meh. But you know, that's what happens when you're young. You don't know what you're doing. Get in the hole. There you go. That's what she said. But I guess the first one that I actually knew how to use properly and knew what I was doing with was the one I bought when I was doing my model aeroplanes back a few years ago. Okay, now that's put together. Let's just run some cleaner through it and see if it's coming out clean. See if it's actually spraying anything. That is. And I'll order some more of that soon because we are getting low. Yeah, it's coming out. Wow, I went through that real quick. Perfect. That's clean. Now to tidy up the mess I've made while cleaning my airbrush. Oh, my little trash can is getting a bit full of garbo. Right, put all this away. Oh, let's check, see what the time actually is. 7 o'clock. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I think that's enough for today. We had a bit of a whoopsie with the sound for some reason. I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna say goodbye and then I'm gonna tidy up. So, here we go. Let's get back to just some chatting, shall we? Hi again. So back once again. Well, that's been a bit of a weird day. What link? You can't. You have to post it to me in Discord. I'll get to it when I get to it. Because it didn't post. Yeah, there was no link. There was just a. Yeah, no, there's no link. It's just a couple of stars. If you posted it under where it said "good man," it's just stars. There's no hyperlinks in chat. Sorry. And I just heard you send it to me in Discord. I will check that when I get back. Anyway, thanks very much for watching today. It's been a bit of a weird one. For some reason, the USB ports were playing silly buggers today and kept locking out my camera, but it is what it is. I don't know when I'm going to be back with the model bench. Possibly Monday. Sunday I'm away, that's Boxing Day, I'm out. Saturday no one's going to be really watching, it's Christmas and I'm probably going to be drunk anyway, so, or hungover at least. Yeah, I saw that. So it'll probably be Monday again, probably back to being Monday. By which time everything should be dry and ready to go. So we'll be able to put that car together, and that is going to be exciting. That is going to be very exciting to see that all go together finally, after all this time. And then we can get to work on the Mustang. So for today, I want to say thanks very much everybody for watching, and I'm going to leave it here for the model bench, but I will be back shortly with a stream for Dragon Age. Just going to chill out in my chair and just do some Dragon Age. So alright, thanks again everybody, and bye bye.